And welcome back everybody to another GSA Super Mario Odyssey Season 2 Any Percent League race, this time between Chaospringle and Stravos96. Joining me in commentating today is the wonderful Troy of Athens.
Hello. Welcome everyone.
Yeah, so just taking a look at the league standings now. We can see Tyrone in first, Lucid in second.
And Jansta in third. And
yeah.
So yeah, it's just those top three have been determined. We still got 3 more matches to go for the day.
Yeah,
halfway through so far.
Yeah, I'm excited for this.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. What? Can you stop having the your hacked switch is bleeding. Anyway, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
yeah, we got the true battle going on here, light versus dark, according to these webcams.
Yeah, I mean, Chaos is just like, generic face cam, and Stravos is like, it's like Stevie Wonder walking into someone's house.
Yeah, Stravos is the knight. He is, he is Batman right now.
Just giving a little bit of a thumbs up in the dark.
Yes.
Okay, Chaos throwing out a dab.
Okay, yeah, it looks like I didn't catch what's going on in chat, but let's see what if something happened. Okay, no, we were just reading you up, and that's what happened. So people were still trying to get loading screens and stuff. So yeah, no countdown had happened yet. Now it's happened, so we're gonna start shortly.
Okay, so yeah, timer's counting down.
Oh, now Stravos lighting is good. still kind of dark.
Strav ascended from the dark realm.
Never mind. it just keeps going. I think his camera is like on auto lighting of some sort, because like when he leaves, it gets darker.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay, Chaos shaking it out.
Yeah. I can just imagine like Stravos just like holding a torch up to his face and kind of like Bohemian Rhapsody style.
Yeah. Oh!
Okay.
Chaos missing a spin down at the start there. Gonna give him a little bit of a deficit there at the start, but Stravos gonna trade it back with accidentally pausing before hitting skip cutscene, so we're fine. Mistakes on both sides.
Kind of evened it out.
Just a bit, yeah.
Like a soul for a soul, a mistake for a mistake.
Yeah. I didn't realize that you believed in alchemy.
I guess I do, man.
The law of equivalent exchange. Okay.
Okay, and then now both making their way out of the tower and proceeding to the left side.
Yeah, Stravos messing up a little bit on the left side there. So
yeah, little slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, not too bad. I mean, it's nothing really major or anything. So
yeah, we're only in Cap Kingdom. It's not going to cause an impact just yet.
Yeah, and
Chaos really warming up those hands.
I mean, for some reason, my eyes are focusing on that basket of watching on Chaos's bed.
It's laundry. It's just, you know, living the college room life now.
I know Chaos has evolved from professional dabber to student dabber, I guess.
Yeah. He is majoring in dabbing. We all know that, of course.
Yeah.
So Chaos is gonna get the first moon first.
Yeah, and then Strav following not too far behind. Yeah, and looking nice.
It's always good to see that competitors can still have fun with the run.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, and then again the T-Rex on both sides.
Yeah, and now making their way to attempt Dino Skip. Just had a little bit of a brain fart there and forgot what it was called.
It's alright. It happens.
So yeah, both taking on them Mad and Bruise here. No trouble for either runner. And I just took a look in the chat and was probably a bit of a mistake.
What mistake?
The chat, basically when Tyrone had stream elements activated, it was basically everyone would like do like roulette points and all that rubbish.
Oh yeah, I see that going on. I figured that was just a meme going on in chat that I was not aware of.
And then Chaos was staring directly into the camera there, and it felt like you're staring into my soul. Okay, and then Chaos going for chest clip while Strav not.
Yeah, not liking that positioning, not gonna get the chest clip. Gonna allow Stravos to take the lead out of Cascade. You could see the grimace that came out of Chaos when he was not able to get the chest clip.
Okay, and that's a still quite a small margin.
Yeah, of course. It's not. Nothing's gonna be too drastic right now.
Yeah, I was going to report the times that we both left Cascade at, but my screen quickly like flashed off that at that exact second.
It's basically a second. So.
Yeah.
I think Chaos got a bit of a fast reaction guide skip there. That did help him a little bit.
But, Strav still does have his lead.
Yes.
And now both doing DSTA and...
Yeah, Strav with an interesting route there. I actually haven't really seen that for the DSTA route. Like going on top there. That used to be only something you did before DSTA was discovered, and he kind of did like a hybrid in some ways.
Yeah, exactly. Both grabbing the Seed Moon.
Yeah, Chaos having a little bit of trouble picking it up though.
Yeah, and didn't seem too thrilled about that, based on his reaction in face cam.
Yep.
And it's grabbing the Dune Moon. Dune Moon.
Mhm.
And so is Chaos and both making their way to the ruins area.
Yeah, right now the lead that is happening is really only just from minor mistakes. There's nothing really that's happened that is like caused for any real meaningful mistakes.
Yeah, oh, and Straven
Oh,
failing
as I say that.
Dram.
Yeah, missing Sandram and
and
bonking on the way up.
Well,
Wow, okay.
Okay, that has them given Chaos a lead now.
Yes, it definitely has.
And yes, Chaos going for single bill.
Don't know if that bullet bill is gonna make it. Okay, it did.
Yeah, that
was it.
Chaos. And
that is the risk of single bill.
Okay, and yeah. Oh, all right.
Yeah, okay, that's gonna be keeping the lead as we're going into Jaxie skip now.
Yeah, I just want to point out that I'm a little bit concerned about my connection because my TV's just gone off and said I've got poor connection, so I'm just putting out a warning just in case.
That's fine.
Yeah, so probably just the weather outside. I live in England.
I'm no stranger to it raining all the time. I live on an island, so. As do you.
Yeah,
although your island is much bigger than the one I'm on.
Yeah, and and the island I live on is part of a United Kingdom.
For now. Okay, single spin throw going on both sides.
Okay, and yeah, Chaos making his way.
Did I see a dab from Stravos? Just want to double check that.
Yeah,
pretty sure so.
Yeah.
I wasn't fully looking. I was looking over at chat and didn't see it. It's 10:24 for Chaospringle. And what we got on Stravos' side?
Yeah, that's looking like a 10:35.
All right, 11-second difference out of Sand Kingdom.
And making their way to Lake, which home of the infamous fake clip, Lake clip.
I mean, the Lake clip does have fake clips, so.
Yeah, it looks like similarly to how runners get a fake clip with actually trying to perform the strat. I got a fake clip with saying it.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, so Chaos now setting up for Lake clip. And okay, taking him a little bit of time, but he's got it.
That was pretty good setup
Yeah.
time for that. Like, that was pretty standard.
Yeah. And Stravos also getting Lake clip.
Okay. So now moving on to the other part of Lake Kingdom after the Lake clip. Chaos using the non-Joy-Con strats.
Yeah, and
so was Stravos, but oh, bonking! waited too long on doing the dive doing the little swim forward out of the dive.
Yeah, and that's gonna cost Strav a little bit more time, but you know, it's still nothing to worry about, I'd say.
Right. We're just starting it off. None of the real long kingdoms have happened just yet. Just Sand Kingdom. We're coming up on Wooded, and that's really where it can be turned around. There's a lot of stuff that can happen in Wooded.
Yeah. You know, you can maybe it could be a big thing like Nutclip, which can change the lead, or maybe it can be something really little, like as was proven in the Lucid VM race last week.
Mm-hmm.
Which I know I've brought up for like the 7th time, but you know, it was just such a mesmerizing race.
I haven't listened to I haven't watched many of the races today, so it's the first time I'm hearing you mentioning it.
Yeah, and obviously with that race, I actually loved it so much. I rewatched the race on the GSA YouTube channel, where just gonna mention now, all the races shown today will be uploaded to the GSA YouTube channel, so go check it out.
As always, YouTube or YT.
Yeah, and yeah, so I actually watched that race with the, but I couldn't get to enjoy the reaction of the commentators because, well, we both commentated.
You can't listen to your own voice.
No, and we both commentated that race, and while you have a lovely voice to listen to, I can't stand the sound of my voice.
That's alright. I understand that. I don't understand it personally, but I know it's a very common thing to feel, so I'm just like, okay, yeah, it makes sense. Personally, I've never had a problem really with hearing the sound of my own voice. I guess I've just like gotten used to it for so long. I just talk to myself all the time, so it's part of it.
I just want to point out that
Stravos!
Not executing Nutclip as well as he could have.
Mm-hmm.
But just before Chaos now.
Okay, good recovery.
Yeah, I just wanted to point out that Strav will actually need to get another moon because he didn't take the uproot route.
Yeah, but there's a lot happening right now. Stravos missing the slope there, so gonna fall a bit behind. It's kind of hard to tell who is ahead, of course, because of the moon difference going on. Chaos did take the tree route, so even though they are at the same moons currently, Chaos is a moon ahead.
Yeah, and so yeah, it does kind of look like Strav is ahead, but he isn't.
Yeah, Chaos is currently in the lead.
Yeah.
The moon counts.
Yeah, just clearing that up for everyone.
You'll see it merge back together and be much clearer once we get to Flower Road Skip. Until then, just know that Chaos is ahead. He's going to take that checkpoint just in case, because he is not going to be getting the checkpoint of the Story Moon. And wow, we got that pseudo sync going on with this nut.
Ooh, yeah, and it is kind of what's kind of pulling me away from the other of this sync was that Strav was a moon behind, but it's still awesome to see.
Yeah.
Everyone sync regardless.
Mm-hmm. But now you can see that Chaos is definitely in the lead, as he was already going to Flower Road Skip, and Stravos still had to pick up that Piranha Plant Moon.
Yeah.
Both of them getting Flower Road Skip though. But
Yeah,
Chaos having quite the lead here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Strav now making his way into the tower. Right. Chaos will be making his way out.
Okay, and Chaos making his jump down from Spewer Tower, and gonna be hitting into the sewers.
Yeah, so they grab that moon and will now be proceeding to the pipes room, which could go either way. Today we've seen some runners have issues.
Yeah, sewer is a tough area, so definitely can cause some problems.
Yeah, but you know, Chaos's pipes is looking pretty good.
Able to get it down. No problem, no damage taken there. And gonna be able to warp right back to the Odyssey, no problem.
Yeah, Strav now making his way through the room.
Yeah, that first half was looking kind of iffy. That is gonna make a second half kind of tight here.
Alright.
Okay, able to make it though.
And now Chaos exiting with a 1830, and Strav entering the moons into the Odyssey.
And gonna be getting here a 1851.
Yeah, so
21 seconds between the two of them.
Yeah, it's not ideal for Strav to want to be that far behind, but again, there's
Whoa, Strav!
Strav is giving us a close up there.
He really is Batman right now. Okay. Not ready for that one. Chaos is gonna be in the lead, gonna be getting the first Bowser hit.
Yeah, and then it's all looking good, and as I was saying before, there is still plenty of room for Stravos to catch up and even.
But Stravos gonna miss the oh wait, just the first phase actually.
Okay, missed. Yeah, the issue grabbing the hat there, but still managing to get it in time.
Yeah, gonna be an iffy start to the Cloud Kingdom fight.
Yeah, so Chaos now he's making his way through Lost.
Oh, my mistake. That actually was the second hit that he messed up on. But yeah, Chaos now in Lost Kingdom, gonna be dealing with it, and this can be a troubling kingdom. We did see someone messing it up, getting Klepto, activating Klepto last race of all things.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, and also in the race before, we had Equan missing the butterfly moon, the butterfly platform completely, and end up diving straight into the lava. Nah, I called it lava again. It's poison.
Well, it's the same idea basically in this.
Yeah. Yeah, you get what I mean.
In this scenario, yeah, and just might want to watch hitting your mic. Just by the way.
Oh, am I hitting my mic? I'm sorry.
You hit it just then, and it made noises. But yeah, it's fine.
I'm sorry. I didn't notice.
Just making you aware of it. That's all.
Yeah, thank you. And my apologies to anyone who didn't really like any noises that caused.
Okay, Chaos gonna be hitting the Torpedo, hitting the Cage Triple, and getting the Moon on the bridge, and finishing out Lost Kingdom for himself.
Yeah, and now Straven, after grabbing this moon here, will now be going for Cage Triple himself.
Looking good.
Yeah,
Okay, 2209 for Chaos.
Yes, and now Strav is making his way out of loss. And yeah, that's going to be an even larger time difference. It looks like. Yeah.
2242, just about.
Yeah.
Didn't add that much time here in Lost Kingdom, but didn't exactly shrink the lead. So
Yeah.
gonna have quite a. It's gonna be an uphill battle from here for Stravos, given that we are roughly at the halfway point.
Yeah, but again, you know, we've still got plenty of kingdoms.
Yeah.
Some of the hardest are still to come. So
I didn't want to make it sound like it's not doable. It's just it's certainly gonna take some effort from Stravos.
Yeah.
And some major mistakes from Chaos.
Yeah. Okay, and Chaos making his way up the city hall quite nicely and grabbing the moon. And making his way out of the city hall to proceed to the Mecha Wiggler.
Yeah, and Stravos with some great movement getting into City Hall there. He kept rolling on the girder and then into the entrance. That was really quick movement. I actually haven't seen movement like that before.
Yeah,
City Hall.
Okay, and now Strav saying bye-bye to the City Hall to activate his fight with... Okay, having to grab onto the little girder thing there.
Okay, Chaos coming up on second phase now. Let's see what pattern he gets here. This is looking not too bad.
Yeah.
Able to react to it very well.
Yeah. And now...
Not the best pattern, but it still worked out fine for him.
Yeah. I mean, it certainly could have been a worse pattern.
Oh, absolutely, but I just mean... Ideally, you want a pattern where if it does cross over itself, it's not until later in the pathing. You want it to give you an opportunity pretty much as soon as it gets out, but with it crossing over as it did for Chaos, it made it a bit harder. You had to wait a bit longer. But yeah, both of them able to get second phase, no problem.
Yeah, and then Chaos now starting in the day metro.
Yeah. On very good pace too.
Okay, and that worked out nicely. So we can make his way to Scooter Clip.
Going for the drive-by, gets it.
Yeah, that was very smooth. It's one of the smoother clips we've seen today.
Yeah. And getting that dram onto the pole, no problems. Stravos starting out there, day metro. Clearly, Stravos' mortal enemy. Day.
Okay,
Not getting the drive-by.
Yeah, you know,
oh,
okay,
yeah, just a little quick bonk there for Chaos.
You know, and Chaos is just making his way through the slots room, which now we know he's going to go for bullet building.
Yeah, just some minor mistakes coming out from both ends. but it's not going to be anything too drastic.
No, and yeah, Chaos kindly entering bullet building.
Hopefully he can get a good bullet building here. He's had trouble here in the past, so
Yeah,
it's important for him to not struggle here. Stravos choosing not to do bullet building. Chaos is gonna manage to get the capture. That is a solid bullet building right there.
yeah, nice, smooth, quick, easy. Yes, everything you want in a bullet building.
Yes. So Chaos gonna gain more time on that, given the fact that they are doing Chaos pulled off the faster route and didn't lose any time in it. He actually, pretty much got the route just as exactly as he wanted. So gonna gain the time just by choosing the faster route and succeeding.
Yeah, I do kind of want to point out, while Chaos makes his way for the moon at the top of the city hall, but I kind of feel like maybe I've cursed a few of these races, because there have been some particularly large margins in how far apart both runners are in all the races I've commentated today.
Well, curses happen, yes, but I've never seen a curse like that. I've seen people curse things just by saying that they're gonna do really well or have been doing really well, and then suddenly a player messes up or something. So you've essentially predicted that they'll mess up. The commentator curse in that respect, but I've never really seen it in a long form like what you're talking about. So I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Yeah,
Ultimately, the way I found to avoid commentator curse is to just not acknowledge it. So, seems like the best idea here. And I believe that is a sub 30 for Chaos.
Yeah,
Metro.
Yeah, it's going to be, yeah. But okay.
Yeah, it's a 29-38. Pretty much on the dot.
So Chaos entering snow.
We're already getting predictions in chat about what this final time's gonna be. 30-17, so about a 40-second difference between the two players entering Snow Kingdom.
Okay, so Chaos getting his second snow moon, and will now be making his way to the chest moon.
Yep. Getting some good height off of that. Going to be going into Snow Clip. Stravos starting out there, Moon Kingdom. Snow Kingdom.
Okay,
somehow didn't get the ground pound. Somehow didn't get the moon. Completely
just
thrown off for that snow. For that moon.
It just, Snow Kingdom was like, nope. You're not going to be exploiting my boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she said.
Alright then.
Yeah. So,
Chaos now on the Spiny Moon. In this Taifu room.
We've seen, that was a nice spiny room. We've seen some people have a few issues with the spiny room.
Yeah. Stravos not looking. Oh, he did get it. Okay, it looked like he was just barely still Like, he didn't get it enough, but he actually was just barely enough with the out of bounds to get the snow clip. So good on him. Gonna save that 1 second, but missing the triple jump off of the Typhoon Room cycle.
Yeah, so that's going to cost him a little bit more time. And now let's just see how Strav manages with the Spinies here. Getting them all off in one swift motion.
Okay. Chaos now going to be approaching Snowdram. It's got to buy a moon, and then we'll be over to that one. Over to the dreaded Snowdram.
Yeah, okay, deciding to bump it into the Snow Kingdom resident. You know, because that's what you do when you visit a town and steal their artifacts and then abuse the locals.
Yeah, of course. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, no, I find it easiest them to just do it in France because they'll all surrender.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Not even gonna say much about that. Chaos gonna make it through, getting that Snowdram, no problem.
Okay, Strav's now going to buy his moon. Also, abusing the locals.
I mean, he's paying a fine price for it. I don't see how this is abuse. It's a completely fair exchange. It's the agreed upon price of a moon in this entire world. In every country that we visit on this planet in Mario Odyssey, a moon is worth 100 coins. That is the agreed upon rate.
Exactly.
So there is no malpractice going on here.
Except in Dark Side where you can abuse the locals, but there's no moon to buy. Oh, okay.
And that's also not on the planet.
Yeah, having
it's also not on the main planet, so that's fine.
Strav is actually having some issues getting him Snowdram.
Yeah, this is taking quite a bit here. Not even fully messing up Snowdram, just the setup. Yeah, he's gonna still get it though. I guess you could count that as first try.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
the setup just causing a lot of troubles.
I mean, technically setting up wasn't.
Oh, wow. Okay, so apparently I didn't even notice that Stravos globed during setup as well. Wow. Okay, so that was a lot of time lost on Snowdram.
Yeah, see, it's probably just me cursing this run.
Only because you acknowledge it. If you just let it hang there, it wouldn't be such a big gap. This is all your fault, but also not your fault. Okay? I want you to realize that.
Everything's my fault.
But it's also not your fault, like simultaneously.
What, like Schrodinger's blame?
Yeah. It's not your fault until you acknowledge that it is your fault. Until then, we don't. Okay, Chaos making it through Seaside here, and gonna be approaching the Cheap Cliff. Stravos still working it through.
Yeah, obviously, Cheap Cliff is one of the easier ones out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say the harder part isn't actually getting the clip in the first place, but it's staying out of bounds.
Okay, Chaospringle gonna be finishing out Seaside. Stravos still got a few more moons, and by a few more, I mean half the kingdom's moons left.
Yeah, so, you know, a bit of a gap. And okay, Strav got one more. Oh, actually, no. Strav heading for Cheap Clip now. Yeah, he's got that quite nicely. So will he be able to stay out of bounds? Looking good. Okay, so Chaos is just, you know, simply making his way through Luncheon. And doing the Spewer fight. Spewer, in my opinion, is the easiest Strudel.
Yes.
And if you say otherwise, then that's your opinion and I respect it. But I would also like to say that your opinion is wrong.
Well, getting very controversial here. So yeah, in my opinion, Spewer should be skipped entirely. He does not deserve to be in the run.
No, you know, replace Spewer with something harder, like, I don't know, the Ruined the Dragon. Oh, okay,
Ooh, Stravos
missing
yeah,
the
salt triple.
salt. Yeah.
Yeah, not quite getting high enough there for this salt triple jump. You would skip Spewer by going around him. It's a route. It exists. Look up. Spewerless is a route that exists that is slightly faster, but it doesn't save a lot of time, so it's not worth it to go for. But it's real.
Here's the conspiracy. What if Strav isn't doing as well in these kingdoms because they're all set in the daytime? And obviously Strav doesn't bode well with the light.
It's hard to say.
Okay, and Stravim getting rid of Buick.
Yeah, there's this great feature on the Switch, by the way. I don't know if you know of it, but there actually is a way to change the colors of any game. You can do negative or black and white for any game, and it's in the Switch settings. So if we really did want to have a night mode percent, all you would have to do is, like, literally all you'd have to do is just go into the settings and put it in a negative mode.
Oh, while that was on, we'd like to thank XXX2504 for the gift sub to Prangle Wangle, which is Chaos's alt.
Yes, it is. Which is very funny because I'm pretty sure that Chaospringle's main account is subbed to GSA. Like I was watching one of Chaospringle's streams, and people were joking around like about like, can I gift a sub to Prangle Wangle, and he was like, no, gift it to me, gift it to the main channel because I don't have a sub.
But yeah, even if
wow, yeah, Chaos not happy with that cheese though.
But yeah, even if it's through Chaos's ult, I'm sure everyone at GSA really appreciates the sub regardless.
Yeah, of course. It's
Yeah.
free money. Okay, Chaos trying to shake off that the troubles that he just had with that cheese moon. Gonna be just trying to keep it going through luncheon.
And now Chaos going for the moon behind the wall. Okay.
Oh,
Ooh,
what
bonking.
the?
Oh
what
no!
just happened? Okay.
Whoa, that was.
How did Cappy not home into that fork? I don't understand at all.
We know, like I think the community's established that Cappy is a bit of a pain.
Yeah, the priority system of Cappy is kind of bad.
I mean, probably one of the reasons I wouldn't get like a Cappy hat is probably because if Cappy pulled that kind of stunt on me, I'd probably hit the toy a few times and then burn it.
Yeah, just throw it into the ground.
Yeah.
But I think I think they can take it. It's a pretty lightweight item. It's not like it's got much to break.
Yeah.
It's like throwing a shirt on the ground. You're not exactly gonna break a shirt.
Yeah. Okay, and Triple X 2504 has gifted a sub to the Chaospringle, saying he felt bad.
So yeah, both his main account and his alt account now have subs to this channel. So a lot of love going on to Chaos's side of the accounts going on here, but no love for Stravos. Like, what's going on here?
I know it's clear bias from Triple X.
Yeah, absolutely. That is definitely what's going on. Okay,
Yeah.
Chaospringle gonna be starting up Ruined Kingdom as Luncheon is getting the multi-moon.
Yeah, and now Chaos starting the Ruined Dragon fight.
Yeah.
Which, it's Ruined Dragon, there's nothing much to really say about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, everyone at GSA really appreciates the gift subs.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just having fun with it.
Yeah. And, Chaos now has 2 channel subs to GSA, which practically means he owns the channel.
Yeah, that's definitely what it means, yeah.
Yeah, so, Chaos...
It makes sense.
Chaos, ever the sportsman, definitely not going to put himself at the top of the leaderboard now that he owns GSA.
Right.
Okay, and Stravos now entering the dragon fight.
The Lord of Lightning.
Yeah, while especially in speedrunning now, while the dragon can be boring, the first time I ever saw the dragon, it was kind of... I found it kind of cool. I never expected an actual proper dragon to show up in Mario.
Of course, yeah. My jaw was on the floor, and then I picked it back up, and I realized how boring the fight was. But yeah. The idea of a dragon being in a Super Mario game is definitely surprising. but
Yeah.
they kind of dwarfed that surprise by making it a really bad boss fight.
I know, right? Imagine making a really cool looking boss and then making the battle entertaining. I mean, it just doesn't go together.
Apparently not, no. Okay, so Chaos has had some hiccups here and there in his run, but he's still on very good pace. Gonna be
Yeah.
entering Bowser's Kingdom now. Some of Mario bosses are good. A lot of them aren't.
Yeah, I mean,
There's not much more to say.
no,
Chaospringle gonna be going towards the troll. Troll
Yeah,
ogre thingy. Stravos has finished out Ruin Kingdom now.
yeah,
Definitely
so,
a huge gap between the two. But we got the tricks to deal with. You know, there's still 2 kingdoms left for both players. Chaos already making it through Bowser's a bit.
yeah, so obviously there is still a chance for Stravos to catch up, but yeah, it's not as large as a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. If say Mecha Broodal goes disastrously for Chaos, that can be really beneficial to Stravos.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily something we're looking for. We're just, you know, we're just playing. We're just watching the race along with you guys. We're here for the fun.
Yeah, I mean, we're just like everyone in the chat just watching. The only difference is that we're talking over it.
Yeah. The only difference is we're better than you. Okay, so Chaospringle finishing up the Shards Moon. Gonna be going for the Bowser Dram. Pulling it off.
I've just taken a look in chat and XXX2504 saying that maybe he'll gift a sub to someone else next week. Which, you know, again, will be greatly appreciated.
You know, it's never too soon to gift this up.
Yeah.
Stravos having a lot of trouble with the Shard Moon, though.
Yeah, and meanwhile, I just want to point out Chaos has gone for Topper first, which, you know, is completely the wrong decision.
It's just what Chaos does.
Yeah. I mean, I would consider myself a disappointment, but I would never go Topper first.
Wow, that is a huge stride to make there. You truly are a god among men for making the sacrifice.
Yeah, so Stravos is now going to be making his way to the Brutal fight. Maybe Stravos will actually have some sense in which one he goes for. Good decision.
Alright. And Chaos just has to climb the rest of Bowser's Kingdom to get to Mecha Brutal.
Yeah, so again, especially since the gap between both runners isn't that large, Mecha can definitely change things up quite a bit.
Could, but I don't really like to rely on mess ups.
Yeah.
At this point. Like at this point, this is
I mean,
it's chaos. It's chaos's race to lose, and so
yeah, I mean,
with that in mind, I just like to focus on what's happening. That's
while I am pointing out on how chaos can make, while any runner can end up messing up. I mean, I hope they don't.
Yes.
I'm just enjoying the race here. Yeah, I'm, just pointing out what options could happen.
Yep. Okay, but Chaos now starting out that Mecha Brutal fight. Gonna get on top and hit Rango first, no problem. Now moving over to Topper. Topper acquired.
And going for Harriet.
Yep. Just gotta wait out this invincibility part. Stravos finishing up the bunnies before the Brutal, the bunnies, as they're just traditionally called in Bowser's Kingdom. It's the bunny split.
Yeah.
Okay, hitting Harriet on Chaos' side.
And now for Stewart.
Yes, target acquired. Finishing up Mecha Brutal. That is smooth from him.
Yeah, that is a nice Mecha Brutal. It'll be nice to see Stravos pull off a Mecha Brutal as smooth as Chaos did.
Yeah.
Mecha Brutal, it's not everyone's favorite. It can cause a lot of problems. So it'll be quite nice to see just that two runners get smooth mechs.
Yes. Stravos coming up on it now as Chaospringle is just going through the cutscenes.
Yeah, and as everyone knows, the cutscenes are the most entertaining part of a speedrun.
Yeah, it's what we all wait for. Every time that we know that that we have to watch a cutscene in speedrunning, we get so excited. We're so happy.
I mean, yes, the Ruined Kingdom is boring, but the cutscene at the end is just worth it.
Oh, of course. Yeah. That's why we do it.
Okay,
Oh, Stravos!
Oh no, Strav, no! Oh. Now I wish I had
falling off on the mech of the mech and struggling a lot, taking 2 hits there. Gonna have to be very careful. Got very close to that.
I know it's just kind of
scary. It was very scary how close he got to that little like twirler thing. And now I don't know how. Okay, that was some weird Pokio placement for himself there, ending up underneath a ledge, ending up wasting a lot of time on that Mecha Brutal, and just on the last hit as well. Okay.
It was so close to being a nice mech, but obviously it wasn't meant to be.
Right. Meanwhile, Chaospringle moving through Moon Kingdom, still on very good pace. This is turning out to be potentially something special.
Yeah, and now just making his way through Cave Skip. And now Chaos making his way into the chapel to interrupt the wedding.
Yep.
Which is basically the good moral Super Mario Odyssey shows you. Steal the artifacts of a location, abuse the locals, stop a wedding, and then kill the groom.
I'm sorry, did we play the same game? Like, I don't remember Mario stealing all the artifacts of each kingdom. That was Bowser, who you chased down from every kingdom as he stole the artifact from each kingdom, and then
but
the
it was just for
being left in disarray.
It was just for a wedding. He was obviously going to return them. Meanwhile, Mario stole the moons just to power up the ship.
How could I forget that very every wedding where you return the wedding ring? Yeah, of course. Don't forget about returning the wedding dress that you usually buy. Yeah, it's not like both my mother and my grandmother have their wedding dresses in their closets right now, you know? Yeah, you know, definitely those traditional things where you politely give back all the stuff that you bought.
Well, we can just make another one.
Yes, make another one of their precious heirlooms. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
Well, with the wedding cake in the Snow Kingdom, it's pretty much confirmed that they'll just give it to anyone who wins that inbound ball race, so they've probably got like 16 in there of it.
Okay. Well, sure. But anyway, Chaos now starting up the escape sequence while Stravos does the moon skip. This is gonna be very tight.
Yes. And
people are questioning the potentials, and I am telling you right now, he's gonna have to pull out a perfect escape essentially for it to happen.
Yeah. As much as I would love to see it, you know,
2 sub-hours in a row.
Yeah. I don't want to jinx anything, but I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to, you know, jinx it.
And yeah, Chaos's PB is a 59.29. He beat his 59.30 by about half a second, or no, like a couple frames. I think it was less than half a second. A few days ago, sometime over the week. Stravos is not having fun with the Bowser fights. Messing up the other Bowser fight, just like, again, with this stuff. And the race world record is 59.56 because that just happened. That happened last race. But Chaospringle looking like he's probably not going to be getting a sub-hour at this point. I'm just going to say that, but it is possible. No, it's not.
That's what I was going to say earlier.
I don't think it is.
I would love to say it's not going to happen. No.
Yes.
No. I was going to say earlier, I would love to see 2 sub-hours in a row, but I did have my doubts.
It's alright. We got the 110. That's how numbers work.
Yeah, GG. I mean, yeah, GG to Chaos, but, you know, still, at least we got 1 sub-hour today.
Yes.
And we've still got a lot of Season 2 left, so maybe
including 2 more races today, so...
Yes! Looking forward to those.
Yeah, but we can just concentrate on what we just saw, of course, because we got a win, and this was live, so we will get interviews in a second. I know, people aren't used to it anymore. We keep getting these pre-recorded races where then we're done, and then we just move on. But no, we're done, and we're going to get an interview. So... Yeah,
and it's especially going to be harder considering the fact that many of the races actually attend schools, which have, in America, I know, have started up again.
Yes. At least college has.
I mean, I start in September, so, you know, I've got nothing to worry about right now. Okay, Stravos having a little bit of trouble in the 2D section. Okay, and will be making his way to pillars in just a second.
Okay, gonna be looking at the clapping toad. He's so happy.
Yeah.
Stravos finishing up, gonna be in the pillars room.
Yeah, we can all just imagine that Toad is congratulating Chaos in Japanese.
Yes.
But, you know, anyone who can read the Japanese, not mentioning any names for Ryua, will probably be like, yeah, Chaos and Toad telling you suck at Odyssey.
Okay. And so with Stravos finishing out, I'm going to be working like a 102.27, I'll say.
Yeah, no, 28, I think.
Nope. Further, 31. Okay.
Yeah,
And with
okay.
that is going to be GG, Chaospringle getting the win there. And we do have Chaospringle here to talk about that win.
Hello, guys. So, luncheon was great. Smile. I don't know. Run was pretty mediocre overall, I'd say. I don't know.
We also do have Stravos joining us.
Hello.
Hi. You didn't seem to be in love with that. I saw your face at the end there.
Yeah. Well, at the end there, that was mainly just reacting to Chaos stealing my Toad.
Oh.
That's my Toad. He doesn't deserve that Toad.
Okay, dude.
He was clapping along with it. It just really made me upset.
That's what made you upset. Of all the things that happened in this race, that's what makes you upset.
Yeah. No, that was a bad race from the start. Like, I feel like I needed to recalibrate my motion controls from the very start, but like once the race is going, you can't really, stop it. But that alone only cost me a couple seconds, It didn't really matter too much. It just, it put a sour taste in my mouth. And I feel like it affected my gameplay in more ways than just the actual things it affected because of that. But overall, like, I just had a bad race anyway. I forgot to do Snowdram. How do you forget about Snowdram? I just touched the globe. I kind of just accepted the loss and stopped paying attention, but I accepted it too much.
Right.
Yeah.
You always gotta keep in mind the points that can happen. So even if you are so behind that you really don't think you can make it up, you still want to be able to get within 5 minutes in order to get some points.
Yeah, I mean, it was good enough, I guess. 220 away, but yeah, I made a few too many mistakes than what I should have. I guess my idea was, let's just relax and try to not think about things too much, but I don't know. I don't know what the right idea was, what the right call was.
Yeah, and Chaospringle, you were on pretty good pace overall up until, I'd say, about Luncheon Kingdom really was where it started to go wrong.
Yep. That's where it always goes wrong.
Yeah,
Do you want to say anything about it, or just yep?
I tried a new strat for the fork thingy.
Right.
And, you have to do a right spin throw, which is like really hard for me because I always do left. So I missed basically. That's it. That's the only reason I lost like 15 seconds there.
Right.
It's dumb new strat.
Okay, I've seen spin throws come out of there before, but that definitely, now it makes a lot more sense as to why you messed that up. I thought that there was something going on there and you just made a mistake, but given the fact that it was a strategy you're not used to doing, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so, unless we got any more things to say here from other players? Anything else to send us off with?
I'm good.
Not really, just GG.
Yeah, GG.
Alright then. So with that, we're going to go to a short intermission. But right after that, we're going to be back with MeWe versus Tylotech in about 5 minutes. So, that'll be fun.